Park. My name is Stephanie Mason. I'm the Township Manager, and it gives me great privilege to introduce the Chairman of our Park and Recreation Board, John Bray.
Thanks. We were just waiting until the sun came out. A few years ago, with a little help from the Lions Club, we realized that our beautiful parks and our recreation opportunities really didn't address the needs of some of our most important members of our community. Nature is really the best sensory experience that anyone has, and many families simply weren't able to bring their entire families to our parks to enjoy the outdoors and some of the amenities that we've been able to build over the years. So we started studying the situation, and we decided that we needed to develop a focused area in our park, in Central Park, that would address the needs of folks, or children specifically, with some sensory appreciation issues. Turns out that about 1 in 20 children have a sensory appreciation difficulty of one kind or another. So we invited a whole lot of people from the community, some people from education. There were some folks from the Central Bucks School District who were very helpful, physical therapists, parents, various civic organizations, various professional organizations, and a lot of other information. Our efforts were mostly spearheaded by our Park and Rec Director, Karen Sweeney, who isn't here today, but who I personally think is probably one of the most important folks involved in the process. We looked at a lot of things, and after a lot of study, we started scratching down our sensory trail. And so I'm very pleased this afternoon to have an opportunity to introduce all of you to our sensory trail and open it up for the public. I'd like now to pass the microphone over to Barbara Lyons, Chairman of our Board of Supervisors, who has a few more comments. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Can we have an applause for our Chairman of Parks and Rec? There's 7 members of our Park and Rec Board, and if you're here, I see Jan. It says Susan here. Anybody else? Jan Susan goes. Well, you guys work really hard. You marshal these things through. We're very proud of you, and we appreciate all your volunteer and your work ethics. And this couldn't happen without the Park and Rec Board, so thank you, John. But there are a lot of other people here that I really want to thank, and I want to especially recognize and welcome Marguerite Quinn, Representative Quinn from our district. There she is. My cohort Vice Chairman Rick Colello is going to be cutting the ribbon. My fellow supervisor Ken Snyder is here. Thanks, guys, for coming. This is a very important day. We've been working on this project for a long time, and we couldn't do this also not only without our volunteers, but without our sponsors. Ron Bernstein is here from the Foundation's Community Partnership, who gave us $10,000 to start this project. Ron, would you please come up and accept this humble plaque from us in recognition of the work that you have done, your serious contribution, not only to this trail, but to the community at large. You do such good work, and you're invaluable to this community. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you.
Virtual shake. Next, from the Doylestown Lions Club, who did the animal tracker plaque, is Ed Liskowski here? Do that again? Lisowski. Yes. Sorry, Ed.
That's okay.
I knew that.
I knew.
It's the mucus on my brain. Thank you again. The Lions is one of those community volunteer organizations that you see all across America, and the Doylestown Lions Club is an exceptional organization, and we're very appreciative to your support.
It was our pleasure.
Thank you. And when you go in there, you're going to see the animal tracker pod. I can't wait to see it myself. The Village Improvement Association. This amazing group of women started 125 years ago that owns the Doylestown Hospital, contributed $10,000, and their special project is the roller table pod. Here today is Joan Parley, Marian Chabot, and Kathleen Meyer. Ladies, would you mind coming forward and accepting this plaque on behalf and in our thanks for your contribution to this project? Thank you very much. Virtual shake. And in addition to these grants and these awards and these donations, we received $221,000, which was a matching grant from the Department of Community and Economic Development. And we obviously, this is a shared resource with our state. I know Marguerite Quinn, our representative, has a lot to do with helping us get these grants, so we really appreciate it. And it's our tax dollars that go to Harrisburg and then come back to us through these exceptional opportunities that we put in place for our residents and for people beyond the Central Bucks community. I believe the Century Trail will be visited by hundreds and hundreds of children from all over Bucks County, like our Kids Castle. And I'd like to recognize Joe Salvati here, also, who is our chairman of our Kids Castle endeavor as we raise the Kids Castle once again. And I also want to thank, we save a lot of money by doing a lot of this work in-house. And our guys, Butch Froelich is here, Chris Mason, I think, is here, Dave Marasco, Rudy Gerder, Jim Cock, and Rick Shea. He's not here, but these guys are the guys with the hammers and the nails and the skills that can build this stuff, and we save thousands and thousands of dollars by using our talent of the folks who already are employed with Doylestown Township. And they're dedicated hard workers, been here for years, and they know how to do this stuff, and they know how to turn, what is that, a sow's ear into a pig's purse or something like that. Well, you know what I mean. They're all very talented. Autumn Caulfield is here. She is our special projects coordinator, and Caitlin Finley is here as our program coordinator, works for the Parks and Rec Department. And of course, the mother of us all, and I hope that's not, Stephanie Mason, who takes care of all of us, especially when we need chicken soup. Literally, chicken soup. So with that, I want to, and you know what? We have a great relationship with our professionals, like Judy Stern Goldstein, who's our land planner, and who's probably donated hundreds of hours to this project. I know you get paid a little, but she's our land planner from Boucher and James. Mario Canales, are you here? He's our engineer, and I know you've donated hundreds of your own time to this project, even though you get paid a little bit. And Chris Danfer, you're Michael Baker, you're here. Yep, where's Chris? Did I see him? And Tara and Dave Eli from George Eli Associates, Will Hemler from the Recreation Resources, Landscape Structures, and Russ Horrocks from MCR, Game Time. Did I miss anybody? Dick John. Where is he? Dick John, standing behind. Dick John is the Director of Operations, and you're seeing fields here that are created because Dick John is the Director of Operations for Doylestown Township. Without him and his creativity and his the way he works with people, the way he can finesse deals and things, these fields are all because Dick John is here. And following Dick John, slowly behind Dick John, is our new Director of Operations, Dave Tomko. You want to raise your hand? Dave is our newest. He's going to take over for Dick, and he's walking in good shoes. Okay, with that, I'm going to stop talking, and I do believe we're going to cut the ribbon. Yes?
We are.
Yes, Mom?
The ribbon?
Okay.
Yes, we are.
All right, let's go for a walk.
Welcome to the Century Trail. Let us move on to pod number one, which is the cycler. This provides development benefits, balance, coordination, motor skills, and core strength. This is pod 2. This is the sensory wall. This has a number of things going on in the sensory wall. This was the picture that they had taken with the sun shining through on the marbles that was in the newspaper.
You guys gotta come see this.
Yeah. This has developmental benefits for auditory stimulation, right, pod 2, collaborative play, creative play, and imaginative play. Language literacy, motor skill development, sensory tactile experiences, and visual. Okay, this is pod number 3. I'll let everyone go in because this is a fun one as well. This is the tuned drums. It has developmental benefits, balance, collaborative play, core strength, vestibular and auditory stimulation. Next, we're moving on to pod number 4. This was the one donated by the Lions Club, and it is the animal tracker. This one actually has sound to it. And so the batteries, and Ron, if you press something on the other side, you can hear the animal sounds, actually. Gotta be a animal tracker sounds. Again, the Lions Club donated this for developmental benefits of auditory stimulation, cognitive development, communication, cooperative play, motor skill development, and tactile experiences. This is Pod 5 on the sensory trail. It has development, it's an imagination. It has developmental benefits of cognitive development, collaborative play, imaginative play, language and literacy, manipulative, motor skill development, tactile experiences, and visual. The last 3 pods are outside of on the sensory trail, but outside the woodland. Pod number 6 is the Cozy Cocoon. It has developmental benefits of balance, calming retreat, collaborative play, core strength, vestibular, sensory, tactile.
You can use your feet to push yourself too if you want.
Really kind of cool. It's very hollow sounding in here. Like you can hear your voice back at you. Beautiful.
This is the Revo on pod number 7. It is developmental benefits, balance, collaborative play, core strength, sensory, and vestibular. This is sponsored by the Village Improvement Association. The roller table. And it provides developmental benefits, auditory stimulation, collaborative play, creative play. Yeah, they're a little wet. Proprioceptive stimulation, social interaction, and tactile experiences. This we've seen in the photos. A lot of people in the wheelchair can transition from a wheelchair to the roller table and use it for sensory stimulation.
It was also one of the things that was most requested by the user groups, stakeholders.
Yes, many of our stakeholders from the area's Central Bucks Education and those who work with in the physical therapy area requested this specifically. And the last item in the pods is the gyro twister spinner.
Oh, all right. Go ahead, Jan. That's for you. Keep trying.
The gyro twister spinner provides developmental benefits of balance, collaborative play, core strength, flexibility, imaginative play, proprioceptive stimulation, social interaction, upper body strength, and vestibular.
Get off the umbrella. Come on.
There you go.
There you go. Woo! Good job. Okay. This concludes the walking tour of our sensory trail. First, we again want to thank all of our sponsors, our Board of Supervisors, and our Park and Recreation Board for their support, and everyone that we worked with and our staff for making this dream a reality. Thank you.